Welcome everybody to the clearing session for week 6 of breaking your income glass ceiling. If you were watching this on replay, please go back and watch the session first and then come back and listen to the clearing after. You only need to do the session once is sufficient. However, it is important you go through the session so I can stir up the energy, so I can stir up the stir the pot, so to speak, as I like to say it, and then I'm able to help clear your energy that much faster. So welcome to the clearing session, and we are going to get diving in with it ASAP. So let me share my screen with you again. And today is going to be a heavy session for what it looks like because my mind is already spinning. So, and I was yawning earlier too. So quickly, let's just check in. How happy are you with your current income level? So just quickly check in with that. So how happy are you with your current income level? And quickly just share with me in the chat box on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not very happy and 10 being very happy. So we've got 0, 4, 1, 7. Okay. How comfortable do you feel about having higher income? How comfortable do you feel about having a higher income? Christine says 9, Yvonne says 10, Maya says 10 to 10, Sheriff says 6, okay. How happy are you with the idea of 5xing your current income? How happy are you with the idea of 5xing your current income, scale of 1 to 10? Does that make you nervous? Does it make you uncomfortable? Well, everybody says 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Mine says 10 zillion. Sheriff says the only one who's saying, what, 6 or 7? 7's okay. Thank you, Sheriff. And now this question, I think everyone's on the top, but I still ask you, how happy are you being wealthy? How happy are you being wealthy? 9. Awesome. 9, 10, 10, 8. Very happy. I enjoy that a lot. 10. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Fabulous. Okay. We had a few more things left going. Oh dear. Okay, I want you to do this as well. Quickly do this, okay? So I want to look at your income goal. So what income goals do you have at the moment? Do you have any income goals? I know, Kushal, you and I discussed it, but I want everybody to have an income goal in mind that really, you really want. And we're going to check in on this point as well. This is an additional check-in for just for income level. So what income goal do you have in mind? Can you get an income goal for me? And then I want you to write it out. And then I want you to say this sentence. I totally deserve to earn, for example, $10,000 a month. I totally deserve to earn $10,000 a month. My gifts and talents are valuable enough to earn $10,000 a month. I want to repeat that for you. I totally deserve to earn, I'm using an example of $10,000. You can use whatever number you want. I totally deserve to earn $10,000 a month. My gifts and talents are valuable enough to earn $10,000 a month. Now say these sentences out loud and notice how you feel inside. How true does that feel on a scale of 1 to 10? Now, I'm not asking how true you want it to be, okay, and be very clear about it. I'm not asking how true you want it to be, but how true it really feels down in your gut. Note the numbers and push your set point even harder by adding how much time you plan to work for each week. So, I want you to push yourself even further. So, for example, you want to make $10,000 a month, working maybe 10 hours a week. See if you can push yourself like that. See what happens. Shem says 5, Maya says 10, so it's not enough. Yvonne says 10. So you feel it's true that you think your talents are valuable enough, which is great. Okay, Yvonne says 10 and Christine says 5. Okay, and then to Maya and Yvonne, if I push you and say, okay, so you're going to be earning $10,000 or whatever the number is, so assuming $20,000 a month, working just 10 hours a week. Do you think, how true does that feel that that's possible for you on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm just pushing your buttons a little bit, honey. Yvonne says 7. What do you think, Maya? Because remember, it's not just about the income you make, it's how hard you have to work for your income. It is really how hard you have to work for your income. Because I've been there. Okay, wonderful. So you've earned $10,000 based on 10 hours a week, which is awesome. Because actually, you know, that's actually doable. That's actually doable. All right. Okay, my lovelies. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to connect to the light now. So now you can put the pen and papers away. We're going to connect to the light. And then we're going to first remove the negative energy, and then we are going to bring in the positive energy. Okay? So with the eyes closed, take your energy up, look up. So with the eyes closed, look up and take your energy up 300 feet above your head, just under the clouds, or just under the clouds. And imagine there's a three-dimensional door that opens up. Three-dimensional door that opens up, and a beam of light comes down from there. Beam of light comes down. Let it come down. It could be white, it could be silver, it could be golden, it could be multicolored. However you see it is perfect, absolutely perfect. Bring this beam of light down. Bring this beam of light down into your crown. Let's open up your crown and let's allow all this light to come in. Let it come in. Remember, it could be amber, it could be yellow, it could be golden. However you see the light is perfect. And then let's go and cleanse out your third eye. Let's cleanse it from top to bottom, left to right, front to back. Really cleanse out your third eye. Let's really open up your intuition. Let's do it so that you can see and hear so much more beyond the physical senses. And you can feel what's going on around you. You can sense what's going on around you. You can read between the lines. You can see beyond between the scenes. Really just open up your intuition. And then let's go and cleanse out your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your throat. Let's go into your throat. Really cleanse out your throat. Really, really cleanse out your throat. Really, really cleanse out your throat. And now from here, when you're cleansing out your throat, let's speak the truth. Let's speak your truth. Let's speak the highest truth. And let's speak the truth with a capital T. Really cleanse out your throat so you are only speaking your truth and the highest truth. And you're speaking the truth to yourself and all those around you. Then take the energy down to your shoulders, your arms, your forearms, into your hands and out of your fingertips. Bring the energy down into your torso, front and back, and let's cleanse out your heart chakra on the way down. Then bring the energy down to your stomach, really swirl around your stomach, cleanse out your stomach. Let's take it down to your hips, cleansing out your hips, really cleanse your hips. And then let's take it down into your legs. Let's cleanse out your thighs, and then your knees and your calves and your feet. And then I want you to take this energy through your feet into the center of the earth. Into the center of the earth. Now, in the center of the earth, there's a ball of light, which is motherly energy. Now, if you imagine the energy from above, this energy that's coming from above you is fatherly, masculine energy. The energy in the center of the earth is motherly, earthly energy. Really go and connect to her. Really connect with her. And give her all your worries and sadness and anguish and pain. Just deposit it there. And then also, as you see the energy traveling down from above through your energy body, any emotions have come up, any old memories have come up, anything that's come up, any anger, frustration, sadness, depression, annoyance, everything that's ready to leave your energy body can be picked up by the energy beam as it travels down your energy body. Let it travel down there. Let it go through your feet, and then let's deposit it back into the center of the earth, into this motherly energy. Let it just take all this rubbish and cleanse you completely. Let's cleanse you completely. And let's have the energy shoot right back up. Let's go up your feet, up your legs, up your knees, up your thighs, up your hips, up your stomach, up your chest. Up your chest, up your throat, and out of your crown. You are now connected from above and below with this beautiful beam of light. With this beautiful, beautiful beam of light. And bring the focus into your heart. You're connected from above and below. Now, I want you to, with both these energies meet around your heart, I want you to make this bubble of light all the way around you and expand out. Let's go 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, 100 feet. Make this bubble as big as the city you're in. Let's take it as big as the state you're in. Let's make this bubble as big as the country you're in. And let's expand that to the edges of the universe and beyond. Now, you know this is your energy body. You can carry on towards the edges of the universe and beyond because there is no limit to it. Your energy body is infinite. However, let's hover around the outskirts of Earth and come back to your heart. And quickly share with me chat box so you're okay. I just want to make sure you guys are okay. Tell me you're okay. Tell me you're okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. All right. Okay, we're going to do a negative round first, and then we'll be doing a positive round. I'm okay, getting nicely emotional and angry. Good. I can't even tell you why. Today, as soon as we start talking, and as we were going through the session, my head became heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. So I know we're going to shift a lot of energy today. So let's do. Once again, please don't pay attention to my words because I channel. And as I channel, I speak fast, and I'm just be very receptive to the energy I give. Be very open-minded and just hold the intention that whatever energy God is giving me, whatever she's giving, I'm accepting, I'm taking on board, I'm allowing her to clear me. That's all the intention I need to hold, and just accept everything that comes your way. And if I ask you to bring more light from above or below to a particular section of your body, then please do so, because I'm probably going through the pain with you. Okay? Wow, I'm already yawning. Anyone everywhere, I really don't want to earn that much money. Anyone everywhere, I really feel the resistance. Anyone everywhere, this part of me really is pushing back that income. Everything that is claim transfer because it's family, she's based on reality. Anyone everywhere, I don't deserve to earn that much. I shouldn't, I will not, I cannot deserve that much. I don't deserve that much. I'm not allowed to deserve that much. Anyone everywhere, I cannot, I will not, I should not earn that much money. Everything that is claim transfer because it's family, she's based on reality. Anyone everywhere, I cannot, I will not, I should not deserve that much. Anyone, I cannot, I will not, I should not deserve that much. Everything that is claim transfer because it's family, she's based on reality. And even if I cannot, I will not, I should not deserve that much. Everything that is as claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyway, if there's a part of me that's pushing back. Anyway, if there's a really part of me that doesn't really want to be a part of this. Anyway, there's a part of me that's really, really wants to pull away. Everything that is claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. And even if I cannot, I will not, I should not deserve that much. Everything that is as claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. And even if I really, really can't feel how I can deserve so much money, I'm not allowed to make this so much money. I'm not allowed to make this money so easily and effortlessly. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyway, I'm not really sure I deserve to make that much money. I really don't believe I deserve to make that much money. I don't believe I deserve to make that much. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. And even if I cannot, I will not, I should not make that kind of money. That's stupid money. That's really, really too much money. That is too much money for one person. That is really too much money for one person. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyway, how the hell can I make so much money? Anyway, I cannot and will not, should not make that much money working for only a few hours a week. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, I should not make that kind of money. And everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, I should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, I should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, I should not. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, I should not. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, I should not make that kind of money, and I will not make that money, and I will not allow myself to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because I'm in space and reality. Anyone everywhere, I'm not allowed to make that kind of money. Anyone everywhere, I'm not supposed to make that kind of money. Anyone everywhere, I'm not supposed to make that kind of money. Everything that is a clear talk because I'm based on reality. Anyone everywhere, I cannot or will not, should not make that kind of money. Anyone everywhere, I cannot or will not, should not make that kind of money. Anyone everywhere, I cannot or will not, I should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's clear transmit because I'm based on reality. Anyone everywhere, I don't feel comfortable making that kind of money. Anyway, I'm not supposed to feel comfortable in that money. Anyway, my family doesn't make that kind of money. Anyway, no one I know makes that kind of money. Anyway, I don't know anybody who makes that kind of money working for those 4 hours. Every time you make more money, you have to work long hours. You have to work longer hours. Everything that is, let's create something across time and space and reality. Anyway, if there's an inner skeptic in me that keeps telling me that I cannot make this kind of money. Anyway, there's in a critic, in a skeptic within me who tells me I'm not allowed to and I shouldn't and I will not make this kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space and reality. Anywhere I truly question my worth and my value. Anywhere this really questions my worth and my value. Anywhere this really is questioning my worth and my value. And everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space and reality. Anywhere I cannot, I will not, I should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space reality. Anyone ever, this is really questioning my self-worth. Anyway, this is really questioning my self-worth and my true value. Everything that is, let's claim transmit across the time, this is reality. Anyway, I feel this part of me that's pushing back. Anyway, I feel this part of me that's pushing back. Anyway, I feel this part of me that's pushing back and doesn't want to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space in reality. Anyway, this part of me is arguing me constantly. Anyway, this part of me that's arguing constantly. How the hell can I make this money? Why should I make this money? How am I supposed to make this kind of money? What makes me think I can make this kind of money? What makes me think that I'm allowed to make this kind of money? Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space in reality. Anyway, this part of me that really argues with me and tells me I'm not allowed to and I shouldn't, I cannot make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm in space in reality. Anyway, this insisting that I don't deserve it to earn that much money. Anyway, there's a part of me that insists that I don't deserve to earn that much money. Anyway, there's a part of me that insists that I don't deserve to earn that much money. Everything that is, so let's claim transmit because I'm in reality. Anyway, I'm not supposed to make that kind of money, especially working for those hours. Anyway, I'm not supposed to make that money, especially working for those hours. Anyway, there's a part of me that's, it's not supposed to make that money because working for those hours. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because I'm like across the time, it's based in reality. Anyone ever, I'm not supposed to and I cannot and I will not make that kind of money because I'm not deserving of that money. I'm not supposed to make that kind of money working those hours. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money working those hours. And everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, this part of me says I'm selfish. Anyway, this part of me that says I'm really selfish when you wanted that kind of money. Anyway, this part of me that says I'm selfish when you wanted that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, this part of me that thinks I'm greedy for wanting to make that kind of money a month. Anyway, this part of me that thinks it's greedy and this, I'll be seen to be greedy and people will think I'm greedy for wanting to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's clear and transmit across the time, space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's clear and transmit across the time, space and reality. Anyway, it's even wrong for me to even ask to earn that kind of money. Anyway, this is even wrong for me to even ask to make that kind of money. Who the hell am I to make that kind of money? Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, when I say I deserve it, I immediately felt the guilt of and some fear and shame around deserving that kind of money. Anyway, every time I say I deserve it, I immediately feel guilt and shame and fear around making that kind of money. And everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, I don't feel I deserve it. Anyway, I don't feel I deserve to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, I don't deserve to make that kind of money. Anyway, I don't feel I deserve to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim and transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, I don't deserve to make that kind of money. Anyway, I don't feel I deserve to make that kind of money. Anyway, I don't deserve to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim and transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyway, I don't feel I deserve to that kind of money. I feel guilty about making and having and trying to make that kind of money. I don't feel I can make it and I shouldn't make it, and I feel guilty about wanting to make that kind of money. I feel shame about it and I feel fear about it. I'm afraid of making so much money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. When I visualize crowds of people knowing how much I earn, I feel embarrassed. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Every time I think of a crowd of people knowing how much money I make and how much money I earn a month, I feel embarrassed and I feel ashamed about it. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. When I visualize a crowd of people knowing what I do and how much I earn, I feel embarrassed and I feel shame and I feel fear about it. I don't want people to know how much money I make, and I don't want people to know that I can make so much money, and I don't want people to know that I'm capable of making so much money. Everything that is, let's claim transmit because then I'm in space and reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money without feeling fair. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I'm not supposed to, and I cannot, and I will not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyone ever, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. It's not for me. It's not for people like us. Anyway, people like us don't make that kind of money. Anyway, my tribe of people doesn't make that kind of money. Anyway, my family doesn't make that kind of money. Anyway, we are not allowed to make that kind of money. Anyway, my family and I do not make that money. My friends and I cannot make that money. And the kind of people that hang around with don't make that money. My family doesn't make that money. We're not allowed to make that money because we're not supposed to make that money because we're supposed to make money. Anyway, we work really hard. Anyway, we have to work extremely hard to make that kind of money. Anyway, we have to work extremely hard to make that money. Anyway, it's actually odd for me to make that money because then I won't be part of my tribe anymore. I cannot be part of my family anymore. I cannot be part of this whole family anymore because I cannot make that kind of money and still be part of the tribe. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I feel embarrassed about making so much money. Anyway, I feel embarrassed about making so much money. Anyway, I feel embarrassed about making so much money. Anyway, I feel so much embarrassment because I'm making so much money and therefore I don't want to make some money and I want to keep myself small. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I feel I have to keep myself small to fit into everything and fit into the crowd, fit into society, fit into my tribe. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, if I make so much money, I'll be outsider. Anyway, if I make so much money, I'll become an outsider. Anyway, I don't want to become an outsider, therefore I will not make so much money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I feel fair that I'll be set as an outsider. Anyway, I feel fair that I'll be seen as an outsider. I feel fair that I'll be ashamed. Anyway, I'll feel criticized. And I feel I'll be embarrassed. Anyway, I feel that people will judge me. Anyway, I feel that people will embarrass me that I'm making so much money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, who the hell do I think I am that I can make the money? What do I think that I'm so special to make that kind of money? What part of me thinks that I'm that special that I'm able to make that kind of money? What part of me says that I'm unique and I'm able to make that kind of money? What part of me says that I'm able to pay myself and be able to earn so much money? Everything that is, let's claim transfer across the damage based in reality. Who's to say there's something special about me? Who's to say that I'm able to earn as much money as I want? Who's to say that I work unless I work a million hours, I can't earn. I can't earn more than a certain amount of money. Well, who's to say that I'm able to earn a few hours and make $1 million? What makes me think that I can do that? What makes me so special? Who the hell do I think I am? Who am I so special? Why am I so special? Am I so special? I don't think I'm special. Anywhere I don't think I'm special. Anywhere I don't think I'm special. Anywhere only special people are able to make so much money working a few hours. Everything that is, claim transfer because I'm ability. Anywhere, if I want to make so much money, I have to work long hours. Anywhere I have to work longer and harder and more hours if I want to earn more money. Everything that is claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anywhere I cannot, I will not, should not allow myself to make so much money because I have to work longer hours. Everything that is claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anywhere I don't feel, I don't believe, I don't think, I don't understand how I can make more money working less hours. Everything that is claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anywhere I'm not unique enough to make so much money. Anywhere I'm not special enough to make so much money. Anywhere I'm not talented enough to make so much money. Anywhere unless I work 1 million hours, I cannot make so much money. Everything that is claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anywhere I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money because I'm not allowed to make that kind of money. I'm not supposed to make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anywhere I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Anywhere I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Anywhere I cannot, I will not, should not make that kind of money. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anywhere I'm not special enough. Anywhere I'm not brilliant enough. Anywhere I'm not talented enough. Anywhere I'm just not good enough. Anywhere I'm just not good enough. Anywhere I'm just not good enough. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, this is loud and clear voice to me that I'm not allowed to make this kind of money. I'm not supposed to make this kind of money. I'm not supposed to make that kind of money at all. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, this thing about feeling guilty pushes me back and pushes back my goal. This voice inside me keeps telling me to keep in check, to stay small, to remain small, and to set lower income goals. And everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I feel this loudly in my pit of my stomach, in my chest, in my back. Oh, my back. Okay, bring in more light into the back, please. Anyway, I feel this in the pit of my stomach and in the middle of my back. That I'm not supposed to, and I cannot, and I will not, and I should not have such high income goals because I'm not able to make this money working for the few hours that I want to work, and I don't want to work hard, and I cannot work hard. I don't want to work hard. I don't want to work harder. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I cannot, I will not, should not set high income goals. Anyway, I cannot, I will not, should not set atrociously high income goals. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyway, I cannot, I will not, should not set that kind of income goals. Anyway, I cannot, I will not, should not have this sort of income goals. Everything that is, let's claim transfer because of damage based in reality. Anyone, everywhere. Anyway, I've got some pretty nasty things to say about myself and about my worth and about my self-ability and about my talents and everything that is, let's clear and transmute across our time, space, and reality. Anyway, who do I think I am to deserve so much money? Who do I think I am to deserve so much money? I feel incredibly selfish that I want to make that kind of income level and to doing such few hours also. Everything that is, let's claim possible because I'm based in reality. Anyway, I feel wrong that I want so much money. I feel ashamed that I want so much. I feel embarrassed for wanting so much money. I feel guilty about wanting to make so much money. And I have this expectation that if anybody else knew how much money I wanted to make, they will feel that I will be embarrassed and they will think, oh my God, I'm so greedy for wanting to make so much money. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much personality. Anyway, I feel if other people got to know my income goal or my monthly income goal level, they will judge me. They'll be angry with me and they'll think I'm selfish and greedy and I'll feel guilty about wanting so much money. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much personality. Anyway, I cannot or will not, should not want to have that kind of money. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much personality. Anyway, I cannot. Anyway, I cannot want to have that kind of money. I will not allow myself to want to have that money. I don't even want to have that kind of money. It's just a number. Everywhere I feel that income level on a piece of paper is just a number, and I cannot attach to it. I cannot be emotionally attached to it. I do not want to be emotionally attached to it. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of that much personality. Anyway, I have this expectation that if anybody else knew what kind of money I wanted to make and I have the goal of making, they will judge me and dislike me and hate me for it. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of that much personality. Anyway, every year and everyone, people, they would agree with me that I'm not good enough. People would be, thinking that I'm asking too much money and that asking too much money is wrong. People would think it's arrogant. People would think there's nothing special about me. They think that I don't deserve to make so much money, and I agree with them. I don't deserve to make so much money. Everything that is clear because of how much personality. Anyway, I can't be making so much money. This is not right. This is not right. There's something wrong with making so much money. Everything that is clear and transparent because of how much personality. Anyway, this just going to honor all of this. And for me to honor this, I have to not deserve this money, not want this money, not actually want this money. Everything that is clear and because of that much personality. Anyway, I'm seeing the my inner worthy self and deserving set points, and everything that is clear and transparent because of that much personality. Anyway, I will not, should not allow myself to want and to deserve this kind of money. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much space and reality. Anyway, I want to step beyond my step point. I want to step beyond my step point, and I'm not lying myself. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much space and reality. Anyway, I'm seeing and feeling my hidden drivers. Anyway, I'm seeing and feeling my hidden drivers. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much reality. Anyway, I'm seeing what causes me to self-sabotage. Anyway, I'm seeing myself what's causing me to self-sabotage. Anyway, I'm seeing what causes me to self-sabotage. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much personality. Anyway, I'm creating my own suffering. Anyway, I'm creating my own suffering. Anyway, I'm creating my own suffering. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much personality. Anyway, I have to keep at my set point. Anyway, I have to keep at my set point. Anyway, I have to keep at my set point. Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of how much personality. Anyway, I'm seeing and feeling what's holding my unconscious behaviors holding me back. Everything that is clear and transfer because of that personality. Anyway, everything's on autopilot. Everything's on autopilot. Anyway, everything's on autopilot and behavior keeps me stuck where I am. Everything that is clear and transfer because of that personality. Anyway, I have to honor this, and to honor this, I have to stay where I am. Everything that is clear and transfer because of that personality. Anyway, I cannot, I will not, should not allow myself to have such high income level, and everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of that space and reality. Take a nice deep breath and measure how you feel now. Now, this could bring up a lot of feelings, emotions, and thoughts, and memories, and physical sensations. If you have pen and paper, you can write them down or just make a mental note and come back to and address it later. But I want you to share with me how you're feeling in the chat box. How are you guys feeling? Just let me know before we go on to the next part of the positive part. So let me just stop sharing for a moment. So tell me how you're feeling. Okay, Coach says K. Everything says it's okay. So today there's a lot of heaviness around the head, more than physical pains in the rest of the body. She says, I'm feeling stuck, like my forehead is so heavy. Yeah, this part, right? Yeah, me too. There's a lot of energy and a lot of stiffness around the crown chakra, around the head area. And my head is really, really heavy also, my lovely. So, and Christine says angry and worthless. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of anger there as well. But I more than actually seems to be, everybody seems to be in the head today rather than actually in the physical body. Everybody's stuck around the head area, and it's really it's quite astonishing really. Better but feel heavy like after a workout, headache and stiff neck. Yes, sadness. Yeah, everyone. That's what I'm saying. It's all the energy is all concentrated around the head area today. And that might be because it's a hidden programming stuck in some of your memory brains or something, or just your energy's been just clogged up here. So Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. And there's a lot of sadness as well. Yeah, there is sadness. Yeah, I agree. And I did that. And there's quite a few times things came up. Who the hell am I? Mine says my very heavy head. Yeah, that's it. Anywhere I'm not allowed to suppress my brother's income, multi-millionaire, and so it's quickly and easily angry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of energies being, you know, kept up in there in the head area today, which is like, oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, ladies, so let's get start sharing screen again, and we're going to go and actually do. And we're going to actually now do the positive round, and this is really, really powerful. Okay. So I want you to close your eyes again and really connect to your heart where both energies are meeting. And just make sure that you are expanded, you know, you're in this expanded state. Really be in this expanded state. Really, really, really be in this expanded state. And let's start. So what would it take? So what would it take if I have untapped potential in me? What would it take for me to know that there's an untapped genius within me? Everything that is, let's clear and transfer because of damage penalty, any and everywhere. I don't believe that should be the case. I don't believe there's an untapped genius. I don't believe there's an untapped talent within me for me to bring out to surface and be able to make money. Let's clear and transfer because of damage penalty. What would it take for me to know there's an untapped genius within me? What would it take for me to know there's untapped and hidden, undeveloped talents within me? All the talents that I do know can be developed further and to start making the kind of income that I want. Everything in the way that is clear and transfer because of damage penalty. What would it take for me to know that what my feeling in my life so far is just the tip of the iceberg? What would it take for me to know that there's nothing that can stop me? What would it take for me to know there's nothing for me to compare to anybody else? What would it take for me to know that I can unleash this inner genius within me and actually make such an amazing goal and such amazing people that people will be astonished at how quickly and everything, you know, effectively things work and everything where that is clear and transfer because of damage space in reality. What would it take for me to know that this can happen very quickly? What would it take for me to understand this talent can be unleashed quickly? What would it take for me to know that I can develop all the skills that's necessary to make the kind of income level very, very quickly? Everything in where that is clear and transfer because of damage space in reality. What would it take for me to know that this I can unleash this inner talent and I can learn the skills that are required to go with the income level that I have to set for myself very, very quickly. And everything where that is clear, transparent, considered, space and reality. What would it take for me to know that I can achieve that kind of income level very, very quickly? What would it take for me to know that I can achieve that kind of income level very, very quickly? And everything where that is clear, transmute, consider, reality. What would it take that whatever I'm asking for is not actually a huge amount and it's something that I deserve and I do totally deserve and I'm supposed to deserve that kind of money and everything where that is clear, transmute, consider, space and reality. What would it take for me to know that my own brilliance and, you know, for me to recognize my own brilliance and for it to appear in the 3D and for other people to recognize it? What would it take for me to allow other people to, you know, inspire me and for me to inspire other people and to grow my income level? What would it take for me to know that money, you know, the energy flows through me and I can actually make loads and loads of money? What would it take for me to know that I can already have the steps put in motion and streamline what I need to do and put the puzzle pieces in motion for me to have that kind of income level and everything where that is clear, transparent, because I'm based reality. What would it take for me to know that I can do this? What would it take for me to know that I'm allowed to do this? What would it take for me to know I'm absolutely allowed to do this? And everything where that is clear, transparent, because I'm based reality. What would it take for me to know that I can do this? What would it take for me to know that I can do efficiently, take actions which can do this? Anything in where that is clear, transparent, because I'm based reality. What would it take for me to know this is not beyond me? What would it take for me to know that I will have my true higher guidance, my true higher self guiding me to make this income? What would it take for me to know that my higher self can guide me to make this kind of income? Everything in my life is clear, based in reality. What would it take for me to know that my higher self can guide me? What would it take for me to know that my higher self will guide me? What would it take for me to know that there's hidden talents within me that will be unraveled and will be shined through and I'll be able to make this kind of income easily and effortlessly working less hours? Everything in my life is clear, because what would it take for me to know that these hidden talents will come to surface and I can make this income level high quickly and efficiently in working few hours and do it very, very quickly? And everything in my life is clear, because personality. What would it take for me to know that I can do this? What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this? What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this? Everything with that is clear, because I'm with personality. What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this? What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this? And everything with that is clear, because I'm with personality. What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this? What would it take I can absolutely do this? And everything with that is clear, because I'm with personality. What would it take for me to know that I'm absolutely able, capable, and more than enough talented to be able to have this kind of income level quickly and easily and effortlessly, be working less hours and everything where that is clear, because I'm with personality. What would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this easily and effortlessly? And what would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this easily and effortlessly? Everything where that is clear, because I'm with personality. What would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this? What would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this? What would it take for me to know that I'm more than capable of doing this? And everything then is clear and transparent because I'm in personality. What would it take that I'm more than able and capable of doing this? And everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm based in reality. What would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this? What would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this? What would it take for me to know that I'm more than capable of doing this? And everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm based in reality. What would it take for me to know that I'm able to do this? What would it take for me to know that I'm more than capable of doing this? What would it take for me to know that I'm more than capable of actually unleashing my hidden talent and actually making money and income and working less hours and doing more efficient work and doing more impact and having a great impact on the world and therefore making a bigger impact with my product and services? Everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm reality. What would it take for me to know that I can make a bigger impact with my product and services working less hours? And everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm reality. Anyone, everywhere, I'm not believing the fact that the more money I make, the more positive impact I can make on the world and everything that is less clear and transparent because I'm reality. What would it take for me to really understand that I can make a bigger, larger, more impactful impact on the world and with my product services by making larger income and everything that is less clear and transparent because of non-reality? What would it take for me to know that I can take quantum leaps? What would it take for me to know that I can speak directly to my subconscious mind? What would it take for me to know that I can speak directly to my subconscious mind and allow people, circumstances, and situations to appear in my world, which will allow my income to go up to the level that I have in mind? And do it easily and effortlessly and do it smoothly, working less hours and everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm based in reality. What would it take for me to know that this creative side, this subconscious, hidden, powerful side can help me, show me the way to make that kind of income and everything where that is clear and because it's my reality? What would it take for me to know that there's a million ideas within my mind, within myself? What would it take for me to know there's just waiting for these ideas are just waiting to come out and they will help me to come out and they are brilliant ideas and they can help me to take inspiration and courage and they can help me to, take enormous actions, enormous inspired actions? What would it take for me to take inspired actions to reach this income goal instead of working harder and hustling more and everything where that is clear and because of my reality? What would it take for me to know that I can take inspired actions to go towards this goal instead of hustling and not achieving anyway? Everything that is clear and because across the time with reality. What would it take for me to take highly intuitive, inspired actions and steps towards that lead me towards my goal? And everything where that is clear and transparent because of the time which is in reality. What would it take for me to take inspired action instead of hustling? What would it take for me to take inspired action instead of working harder? What would it take for me to take inspired actions and work towards my goal faster, quicker, and easier, rather than hustling and working harder? And everything in the way that is clear and transparent because the time which is in reality. What would it take for me to take inspirations and have the courage to take actions on the inspiration that I have and to achieve my goal faster and quicker and easily and efficiently? Everything in the way that is clear and transparent because the time which is in reality. What would it take for my higher levels of leadership to emerge from me? What would it take for the higher leverage and more efficient strategies to appear to me? What would it take for my unconscious mind to actually speak to me and give me guidance on how I should move forward and what I should do and what things I should do? And everything in the way that is clear and transparent because I'm in space and reality. What would it take for me to know that the treasury of my untapped brilliance is absolutely fantastic and brilliant and I can absolutely do this brilliantly and efficiently and effectively and everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm in space and reality? What would it take for me to know that I can do this? I have the talent and I have the hidden genius and I can untap it and unlock it and bring out the genius to the forefront and actually show us to the world and make the money, the kind of money I want, easily and effortlessly, working less hours, but having a more impact on the world. And everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm personality. Any whenever I'm not open and ready for this, let's clear and transparent because I'm personality. What would it take for me to be open and ready and accepting and willing to take such actions and become this new high income earner? Everything where that is clear and transparent because I'm personality. Any whenever our ideas and inspirations are not within my grasp, everything that is clear and transparent because I'm ready. What would it take for all ideas and inspirations to come to me easily and effortlessly and continuously for me to have the high level of income that I want and do this quickly and very efficiently and everything that is clear and transparent because I'm ready? What would it take for inspiration to come, for mentors to come, for me to know that I'm walking on the right path towards my income goal? Everything in the way that is clear and transparent because I'm ready. What would it take for me to commit to hearing these inspirations? What would it take for me to commit to understanding and taking actions and taking bold actions for these inspirations and reaching and achieving my high income goal quickly and efficiently and everything that is clear and transparent because I'm ready? What would it take for me to have open mind and open heart? What would it take for me to commit to taking inspired action? What would it take for me to recognize the brilliant inspirations that come my way? What would it take for me to know that I believe there's someone out there trying to help me, guide me, and show me the path to my income goal quickly and efficiently and easily? And do it through the best way possible, making the best possible impact on the world and the process. Everything in the way that is clear and transparent because of our personality. What would it take for me to know that I can do this? What would it take for me to know that I can do this? What would it take for me to know that I can do this? Everything like that, let's clear and transfer because I'm infinity. What would it take for me to know that I'm open and allowing this brilliant genius to come through? What would it take for me to know that I'm allowing this brilliant genius to come through? What would it take for me to know this is for my highest good? What would it take for me to know this is highest good? What would it take for me to know this is for my highest good? Everything like that, let's clear and transfer because I'm infinity. What would it take for me to know that I'm in the right place, the right time, doing the right thing, achieving the kind of income level that I'm supposed to, and I can achieve it, and I will achieve it, and I will do it quickly, efficiently, working less hours, and have a better, more powerful impact on the world as a result of my product and services. And everything in the way of that, let's clear and transmit because anyone ever, I'm open to, not open to unleashing this genius. Let's clear and transmit because what would it take for me to open and unleash this genius within me, to tap into the zone of genius that's unique to me, to go and provide a service to the world, and in return be handsomely rewarded, to make millions of dollars and millions of pounds and millions of euros as in the process, and actually know that I can do this, I will do this, I'm entitled to do this, and I'm actually doing this very, very quickly and efficiently, and I'm actually prospering in the process. What would it take for me to know that I can do this now, quickly and easily and effortlessly? And everything like that is clear and transmit. What would it take for me to know I can do this? What would it take for me to know I can do this? What would it take for me to know that I can do this? And everything like that is clear and transmit. What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this? I can absolutely achieve my goal. I can absolutely achieve the target that I set for myself. And everything like that is clear and transmit. What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this and achieve my goals? And everything like that is clear and transmit. What would it take for me to know that I can absolutely do this and achieve my targets and achieve my goals? And everything like that, let's clear and transmit because what would it take for me to know that I can do this? What would it take for me to know I can do this? What would it take for me to know I can do this? And everything like that, let's clear and transmit because what would it take for me to know that I can absolutely achieve my goal right now efficiently and work less hours doing so, and do so by having a more positive impact on the world? Everything in the way of that, let's clear and transmit across our time, space, and reality. Okay, ladies, that's the end of the clearing session. My head feels a lot lighter now. It's not as heavy. How are you guys feeling? There is still a little bit of pain, so we're going to bring more light towards the back and clear that. But tell me, how are you guys feeling? I shouldn't stop sharing for a moment. Calm and peaceful. Yeah, I am too. The heaviness around my head has lifted. Very yes, much calm and better, Sheriff Nissa. Yeah, it is. It's been, I knew even at the onset, I knew it was going to be a really powerful session because I was yawning at the start of the session, even though I lighter and floaty. Yeah, I am too. My head feels so much better. My gosh, it was so heavy before. So yeah, well done, ladies. Thank you so much for doing that. And for those of you watching on the replay, again, thank you for them, because obviously I'm tapped into your energy also. So I know the container of people who will be listening to this on the replay also. So yeah, calm and clear. Absolutely, absolutely. I said thank you. I need to listen to this 3 times over at least. I feel more focused. I'm simmering or shimmering. So yeah, I think I would recommend everybody listen to this at least a couple of times more, and that's why you have this. You're welcome, Yvonne, my lovely. That's why you have this and is an audio file also. I highly recommend all the audio clearings for you to sort of download onto your phone and just to listen to them on the phone, either in a loop in the background, because as the more you listen to it in the background on a low volume, it's still talking to your subconscious, and the subconscious is still connected. And then every time you put the recording on, you connect to my energy and you're clearing. So it's very, very powerful, really, really powerful. And I would love for you to get rid of as much junk as possible. And as you do, it will just absolutely propel and exponentially grow your income. It really will. Yes, need to go through this all over again. Yeah, my lovely. I would recommend you start from the beginning and listen to the session first, and then come back and do the clearing. I would highly recommend you do that, my lovely. But this is a very, very powerful session, and I knew that before you even started that my head was spinning about it. Okay, if I just share the screen again, because I just want to ask a couple of questions, and we just want to check in again one last time. So very quickly, ladies, can you just tell me how happy are you with your current income? So this now, even though the numbers haven't changed, the physical numbers haven't changed for your income level, your feelings towards it should have changed, and that's what I'm after. So how happy are you with your current income level? 10, 8, 8. Okay, fantastic. The numbers have gone up. How comfortable do you feel about having your high income goal? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Awesome. How happy are you with the idea of 5 times or even 10 times your current income level? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I think that's, so all the numbers have gone up, which is fabulous. And this one we had we had 25 times. We were fantastic. And now I think the last questions I think was normal. How happy are you being wealthy? Okay, so how happy are you being wealthy? Just 10. Awesome. Okay, fabulous, fabulous. And then let's talk about your homework. We can check into this one as well. I think it's worth doing this one. So let's do this one as well. So look at your income goal and write this sentence. Okay, so whatever your income goal is, I'm going to push your buttons a little bit, and I'm going to say, so if your income goal was say $10,000, I want you to put your income goal as $50,000. Double it or 5 times it. You know, so whatever you think. So you know, if it's 5,000, make it times it by 5, so make it $25,000. If it's 10,000, make it $50,000. So I want you to double your income goal. So, and then say this sentence: I totally deserve to earn $50,000. I totally deserve to earn $50,000. And then I want you to write, say the second sentence: my gifts and talents are valuable enough to earn $50,000. My gifts and talents are valuable enough to earn $50,000. My gifts and talents are valuable enough to earn $50,000. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, really tell me how true that feels. We now push your buttons up, and keep in mind you're going to be earning less hours. So, assuming you're still working 10 hours a week, how true does that feel? And I am pushing your buttons now. Maya says 5, Kristen says 5. No, Maya says Cillian. Kristen says 5, Sherman says 10. We've won 10. Okay. So that was the point, that even you're doing less hours, you're doing less hours, but you're doing so for less hours you're doing, but you're getting more money. And I've just 10 times, and well, 5 times or 10 times, whatever it is, your income level, and put it to $50,000. So it's just a number. If you're comfortable earning 10, you'll make 10. If you're comfortable earning 100, you'll earn 100. You'll find a way to make 100. The numbers for the universe, numbers are just numbers. They don't really pay much attention to it. It's how comfortable you are earning that kind of money, and that's why your own self-worth is key. Okay, awesome. Let's go to the next one. So, home play. So I want you to get a journal, and remember remember for this. Okay, so you need to write your goals, and I hope everyone's still writing their goals 3 times in the morning, and you write down 3 things you're grateful for every single morning. So every single morning you write 3 things you're grateful for, and 3 times your goal, whatever income goal it is. Okay. And that could be 5,000, 10,000, whatever is in the morning, okay? And then evening, you write 3 times your goal again. So whatever your goal is, write it 3 times in the evening, and 3 things you received. Please keep in mind, 3 things you received is very, very important. Is for you to start focusing on what you receive. And if the first option is always, if you got anything as a gift, as a coffee or a lunch, as a free gift, put that down. If you haven't received that, then that's fine. Then then put down something else. Like for me, every night is like the hug I get for my voluntary hugs for my children. They come and hug me and say, I love you. That is for me a receiving end. So whatever you want to see receiving, the first priority is to put down something monetary, and then it could be something else. Okay. And then this is not week 5, it's week 6. Silly me, of course. Okay. I want you to rewrite your story. So I want you to rewrite your story again. The story we talked about earlier, I want you to rewrite. I want you to write that out first. So write out everything with the story, and everything else that comes out, write it out. And then I want you to take the story. I want you to burn it. Burn that damn story. Burn it away. You have a question? I get given so much free food in restaurants. Well, fabulous. Write that down. Yeah, write that down, Maya. That's you manifesting it. So that's you're a very good receiver. So you put that as a receiving. So you receive that. Why not? So, where was it? So you need to write the story we talked about earlier. You need to write that story out, burn that story, and then for the next 7 days, I want you to write your new story, the positive aspect for it. So if your parents were arguing about money, or if your parents had a financial trauma, you write the positive aspect, the fact that you didn't have a trauma, you had this really loving home environment, and your mom and dad were very good with money and so forth. So just write whatever the tip I always give is, whatever emotion you have, go for the opposite emotion. So whatever negative emotion you have in that story, go for the opposite positive emotion, and write a story around that. So that's the homework. Do it for the next 7 days. And that's it. So now I'm going to end. I think we're at the end of my slideshow as well. And so I'm going to stop sharing. and say how you are. Okay, my ladies. So that's the end of the session. I'm going to stop recording now. And if you have any questions for those watching on replay, please do reach out to me in the group. As I've said many times before, please make the group as a first point of contact, that you actually reach out to me in the group itself and talk to me in the group and ask me questions, because whatever question you ask, somebody else may have the same question, and I can reply to you actually in the group rather than actually talking to people individually outside it. Plus, it might be that you've asked a question that somebody else was thinking and didn't have the courage to ask, or didn't think of asking, and your reply actually responds to their query also. So then that way we're supporting each other, helping each other. However, the difference is, if you are having a personal issue, there's something that's private and personal to you that you don't wish to share in the group, you're more than welcome to reach out and speak to me separately. So that's absolutely open to you guys also, okay? That's only for you guys. Absolutely, I'm here for you on every level. First point of call is actually in the... Yes, Yvonne, you can do, absolutely. Okay. The only thing I would say to you is, I don't want you to be operating heavy machinery. So if you're listening to the clearing, I don't want you to be working like making frying something or whatever, because that's my concern. Just in case you lose consciousness, like you're a bit spaced out, I don't want you to hurt yourself. So don't be operating a machine, or especially not driving. So this should not be listened to while you're driving. Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. Do not listen to the clearings during driving. Okay, I'm dead against that. So please don't do that. Or operating heavy machinery, or when you're doing something like, I don't know, cooking, frying or something, or cooking or something. That's the only time I would say please don't do it. Otherwise, absolutely, yes. You could have this in the background while you're doing your work. Okay. Mine says, yes, I zone out. Exactly, mine. That's the reason. Please don't do this when you're doing something else. So, but you can have it in the background while you're, I don't know, tidying up, doing the cleaning, or I don't know, writing stuff or something. I don't know. But that's entirely what you're capable. You can do. It's fine, but just not where it requires you to be aware of your senses. Just in case you zone out for a moment, and I'd rather not risk it. Okay, that's only my conditions for you. Okay, so let me just put the end of the recording. I will see everybody next week. And let me just stop. So thank you so much for joining me today. And the replays will be available ASAP. So let's stop the recording.